6, 7. Okay, here's number 5 and 6 on the review worksheet examples. As you can see here, we have 4 terms, so we're going to think about grouping. Now, the 2 answer there on A and D may look enticing to you because, hey, a 2 can go into 42, 48, and 40, but the 2 doesn't go into 35. So let's just go ahead and rewrite our expression. I should have done this before. This is wasted time. And we'll split it in 2 to do grouping. By the way, that's plus 35. So what's the GCF of 42 and 48? That's going to be 6. What's the GCF of p cubed and p squared? It's the lower one, so it's p squared. And when you divide out of 6p squared from each of these first 2 terms, what do you get? You get a 7p and minus 8. Okay? So what's the GCF of 35 and 40? I think that's going to be a positive 5. What's left when you factor out the 5? Isn't that 7p minus 8? Aha! That's how we know we did it right, because that becomes our new GCF. So again, look at this term. It's one term because it's being multiplied. And look at this term. What's the GCF? The GCF is 7p minus 8. What's left over after I divide that out from each term is just 6p squared plus 5. Even though it's written out of order, multiplication is commutative, so the answer to number 5 is B. Number 6 is much easier because the numbers are smaller, and I'll just do it from here. So let's see, the GCF there is going to be 4r squared. And when I divide that out, I'm left with an r minus 2. What's the GCF here? The negative. That can confuse a bunch of students. Why don't I divide out a minus 1? Okay, so that means that what's left over is an r minus 2 to make it work. See how we have r minus 2 becomes our new GCF? But wait, that doesn't look like any of our answers, does it? It's because this is, again, a difference of 2 squares. So it's 2r plus 1 and 2r minus 1. And you'll see for the answer for number 6 then is letter D. All right, that's the end of that video.